Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for swinging by. I sure do appreciate it. If this is your first time with the channel, my name is Mark.
Oh, hi Mark.
Welcome to Fit and Fire. Let's get into this video. A couple weeks ago, I did a video talking about the rifle that got me excited about firearms, that kind of pulled movies into reality for me. And then last week, I talked about the rifle that basically taught me how to shoot a rifle at distance. This time, we're going to be talking about the rifle that I've been trying to get my hands on for 15 years, and that is going to be the FN SCAR-17. This thing is quite an interesting rifle, and I'm excited to finally have one of these in my hands. And I have to take a second to say a huge thank you to kind of like the executive producer for this channel. He has done so much in getting me things to review and just kind of contributing to the channel, like money for ammunition and all sorts of things. And that's my buddy, Sharker Shooter. He's a dude I've known since middle school, really. He's one of my best friends. And he purchased this so that we could do some really awesome videos for you guys. So that leads me into my question to you. Number one is, what is your unicorn rifle? What's the rifle that you've been trying to get your hands on for years and years and years and just haven't been able to because of availability or financial issues? Let me know, sound off in the comment section. The next question is, what do you want to see with this rifle and the series of videos that I'm going to do? Obviously, I'm going to put a couple different optics on it. We're going to talk about use case scenarios between a red dot versus, LPVO, MPVO. So that's kind of where I need your help to steer this video series. In addition to that, if you haven't considered subscribing to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate you guys considering doing that. It really helps kind of spread my reach and fuel the algorithm to recommend my videos to more and more people. I'm hoping to get to 100,000 subscribers before YouTube finally just shuts things down, but I need your guys' help to do that. Please consider subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, all of that type of stuff. In addition to that, if you haven't checked out the Live, Laugh, Larp podcast, I'll leave a link to that in the pinned comment. You can also find it in the description as well. This rifle is something that I first found out about through video games. And I know that's cliche, but realistically, Call of Duty really hyped this rifle up for a lot of people. Should have been hyped up? I don't know. We're going to get into that in this series of videos, but essentially this rifle was developed for US SOCOM. They reached out to a number of different manufacturers requesting a suite of battle rifles, assault rifles essentially, to have parts compatibility and ergonomic familiarity as well. So FN developed the SCAR, which stands for Special Operation Forces Combat Assault Rifle. So SCAR, I guess they skipped out a couple of words, but whatever. The SCAR-17 is going to be the 7.62x51 or 308 version, and then you have the SCAR-16, which is going to be the 5.56 version. This was issued out to Special Forces units across DoD, so not only Green Berets, but SEALs and a host of different operators. And then they also started fielding these with the U.S. Rangers as well. And ultimately, the project was canceled due to financial concerns. Now, there was a number of different other reasons, but at the end of the day, finances is really where it's at. So let's dive into a quick overview on this particular setup. This is a short stroke gas piston operated system with a 16.25 inch chrome lined cold hammer forged barrel with a 1 and 12 inch twist. The ergonomics are going to be extremely familiar to those people who are used to AR-15s. The selector switch here for, say for semi, is going to be exactly where you expect it for an AR-15. Your magazine release, same thing. You have a bolt catch, bolt release switch here that is, again, similar to the AR-15. But this is not ambidextrous. Where you get your ambidextrous bolt release is through the charging handle that is non-reciprocating and is ambidextrous. So there is that. Now at the time, in circa 2009, I do believe the charging handle was reciprocating, and FN then changed it, especially for the civilian market here in the last few years. So yeah, there's that. Your buttstock is going to be a 6-position telescoping buttstock. I have it set on the shortest position because I'm a short guy. You also have comb adjustments right here, which is nice, and the buttstock, since it is a short stroke gas piston operated system, is folding as well. So there is that. For those of you curious, yes, you can shoot it folded. Why would you? I don't know. For the gram, I guess. I don't know. But needless to say, I haven't put any optics on this as of yet. Again, I need your guys' help as to what you would like to see. Been running the iron sights on this, and I would have to say, getting into accuracy and these iron sights, I'm pleasantly surprised. Naturally, 308 7.62 by 51 is pretty accurate to begin with, but we're going to really test how accurate I can get this in future videos. With just the iron sights, I zeroed this at 25 yards for a 300-yard zero, and you're able to do that with this really nifty rear sight. It does have the ability for you to twist it to set it for different ranges, in addition to adjustments for windage as well. So that's something I really did like. Now, if you do the math on the ballistic calculation for 308, I was using Igman 147 grain full metal jackets. That's what was available and inexpensive for 1,000 rounds. You will find that you should be at about 0.1 inches at 25 yards for a 300-yard zero. I ended up about 0.5 inches and just called it good. I'll do some more adjustments with the iron sights, but ultimately, the way that this AR-15 style front sight post works for elevation adjustments is you have 4 clicks as you turn it, and one adjustment up or one adjustment down will move the point of aim, point of impact quite a bit on target. So 0.5 inches at 25 yards, I called it good. We'll see what that does in the future as I shoot longer distances. But what I can say is shooting iron sights at 100 yards on a IPSC size target was good to go. It's too easy. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was 100% accurate, but I was more accurate than I was expecting. And then I also shot a reduced sized IPSC target. I think it's like a 1/3 size target at 100 yards as well, and was able to get hits on target fairly regularly. Not 100% again, but fairly regularly. So yeah, not only from the prone position, but from standing as well. So that is really amazing how accurate this rifle possibly could be from an average shooter. So there is your quick once over on this rifle. This is just kind of my initial thoughts. I've had a lot of fun shooting it. The recoil impulse on this is very interesting because you would think that this is pretty heavy, but realistically it's not. As it sits right here, you're looking 8 pounds unloaded. And that was one of the big surprises for me. Once I looked at this, opened the box, picked it up, I was like, whoa, this is lighter than I was expecting. So that is a added bonus to this. And then, you know, sending 150 grains of pain down range, you would think that this is going to push you around quite a bit. But realistically, it doesn't. I think that this muzzle brake that FN includes with this really helps mitigate a lot of recoil. Not to mention that short stroke gas piston operated system really absorbs a lot of that recoil as well. So very interesting, something that I'm not used to shooting 5.56 most of the time. So to move to something a little bit bigger wasn't too bad. And I'm excited to do more videos for you guys. But again, like I said, I leave it to you. What do you want to see from this rifle? What things do you want to have done to it? Are you interested in accuracy at 100 yards, 300 yards, those types of things? I'd really appreciate your guys' comments down in the comment section down below. I also have another battle rifle that I just picked up as well. Traded for it just a couple of days ago at the time of recording, so we'll be able to compare this with some more legacy style battle rifles, so that's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see where that goes. With all of that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys swinging by and checking things out. Again, for the third time, let me know what you want to see out of this series, and we will put that together for you guys. With all that being said, I appreciate you checking things out, and hope you guys share this out with your friends, and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate that. Don't forget to check out the Live, Laugh, Larp podcast, and we will catch you guys next time. As always, freedom through strength. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, y'all.